You think you can do my work better than me? Fine. Try it. I used to work for a small delivery company and had to deal with the organizing of the delivery runs. It was a time-based operation and I was constantly up against it. We had gotten a new system that only I was trained to use at the time and took a while to get everything sorted. This girl had went for the same position as me but obviously never got it. When the delivery runs were being printed she offered to check over them, but any slight mistake, I mean even a typo, was loudly broadcast to the whole office. She kept pointing my mistakes by saying repeatedly, "Another mistake." Her boyfriend also worked there and the two of them would laugh among themselves. It was all brought on from petty jealousy. She had been there longer than me but I got the promotion and she didn't like that. Now, I know how hard I had to work in order to keep on top of things but she didn't. I would spend any free minute doing prep work because if you started a new day without doing any prep work you were going to fall behind, and in the transport industry this can lead to losing contracts over late deliveries. I had a week's holiday due and she was to cover my work. She was making it seem like it was no big deal and she would breeze through it. So I offered no help and instead planned my revenge. I left work on the Friday and told my workmate, who was, and still is a good friend of mine, that I had done no prep whatsoever. This girl would have to come in and start afresh. My friend called me on the Friday of my annual leave laughing. Apparently my colleague had to get her boyfriend over to help her and the both of them were stressing all day and not getting the work finished until 10 p.m. every day. Not good at all for a small transport company. Monday morning came and I was called into the managing director's office. It was a small company and his office was down the hall. I didn't know what to expect and was getting myself prepped for defending myself. He looked over at me and said, "I owe you an apology. I had no idea the amount of work that was involved." After our chat, I asked my colleague how she got on in my absence and her face was priceless. Petty? Yes. Worth it? Every penny.